Hey guys, welcome back. EXUK here. I don't normally do like little rant sort of things on here, but I saw a post on, I think it was the Pathfinder RPG page on Facebook a few days ago. And it was one of those topics. It's a good one to raise up, but it actually kind of gets on my wick, to be honest, how some people are. Now, admittedly, you have to look at it as this. I am not I'm not an immersive player. I don't look at it like that. A role-playing game is about having fun. And this particular topic was someone's complaining about, it was a Pathfinder Society game that they were GMing for. They'd moved to an hotel or something and they were complaining because they'd got a load of like high school teens and young adults playing. But they had basically created characters with huge dump stats. Intelligence, charisma, you know, they didn't care. They were there. I think the guy, I don't know how the guy did it, but he said that they had like a 7 intelligence and things like this, just so they could boost the strength up and whatnot. And how it really pissed them off that the players were not playing the fact that the character has a 7 intelligence. Now, quite frankly, I mean, it goes on a bit more than that, but he was essentially ranting about that. The thing is, what you have to remember is that the attribute system, any part of a role-playing game, is basically just a mechanic. And just because the character has an intelligence score of 7 or 6, you know, whatever, doesn't necessarily mean that you've got to have the player play the character in that fashion. Maybe the character is clever in their own way, but they didn't have any schooling, you know. But it's like saying, right, Bob, your character's got an intelligence 7, he can't help with solving the puzzles or the riddles or anything like that, or coming up with any other plans, and that's utter BS. The only time that 7 should come into things is when the character needs to make a roll that's based on its intelligence. Whether it's a skill set, a knowledge roll, or if the player goes, actually, I can't remember the name of the guy that we saw like 2 sessions ago, can I have an intelligence check to remember? And the GM being nice can either say, yes, it was such and such, or give me an intelligence check. If they can't make it, then they don't remember. That's all an intelligence score is. Charisma is another one that bugs me, where people go, oh, but in sort of like a reverse. They'll say, oh, you've got an 18 charisma, you must be a stunningly attractive or handsome character. It's like, well, no, not really. You could be, to be unpolite and incorrect, you could be like some ugly little troll type person, you know. But if you've got the personality to do it, you've got the personality to woo people or convince people. The thought that just popped into my head is obviously is Charles Manson. I mean, you can't deny that the guy, ugly chap, you wouldn't want to, you know, you wouldn't invite him to you if you didn't know him. But he had the wherewithal and the charisma to get people to do some fairly horrendous things. That's a high charisma, not supporting what he did, you know, what they did, but just using that as an example. Your stat isn't you. Your stat is a guideline, is a basis for how your character works within the system. And it really, really gets on my tits when I see well, I'm not going to say so many, but when I see lots of posts or videos or whatever from people basically saying that, you know, if you've got this score, you've got to play that score. And it's like, no, you haven't, for frith's sake. It's, you know, it's a part of the game mechanic. It's not part of the immersive element of role playing. If your group does that, then absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Great for you. But in general, you don't need to. It's just a mechanic. It's just a guideline. Anyway, I wanted to get that off my chest because that's been brewing in my head for a few days. I'm sure it's going to be completely the opposite of what most people think. But I'm hoping that I'm not the only one there to see that and to just take, you know, it's a game, let's just play with it, let's just have fun, bish bash bosh. Anyway, I want to know what you think. Am I in the wrong? Am I right? Whatever. Does it matter? Leave a message, do a vid response, and I'd like to see what happens. Right, take care and have good gaming.